Good evening, chat. How are you guys doing tonight? I want to thank everybody for being here and spending time here. Looking forward to hanging out with you, of course. Tonight, a little heads up, and I'll probably mention it a few times. That way, as more and more viewers join us, they are also aware. But not feeling so well. But you know, I don't want to pass opportunities to actually hang out with you guys. So I am here, and I'm going to go as long as my body will let me go. But the plan tonight, for as long as my body is willing to go, is Valorant. Probably death matches and spike rushes. I've got to get my aim back on track. Although I will say that in logging in yesterday and today, there seemed to be yesterday were problems for a couple of hours, and today there seem to be problems throughout the day. So whether we actually get into Valorant or not, or we have to shift gears and try something else, I don't know. I am trying. I'm actively trying right now to get into Valorant for us. But it looks like it's just crashing all around right now, so we'll see. I'll keep trying, guys. I will keep trying. I'm looking around. There are other people that are in, so I'll just keep trying. But the plan, Valorant, depending on... And then maybe switch either into poker, probably prominence poker tonight. Yeah, Katie. The group that I was playing with earlier today too. It took us almost 20 minutes before we could get in. We kept getting kicked in and out. So I'll just keep trying and keep trying, see how it goes. And another connection error. But. Yeah, what unfortunate timing that is, right? They're trying to do the Twitch rivals. I have to laugh. Have you been following? I mean, you followed it yesterday, right? Through because of IFA and Hafu Crew, right? And it's weird because I was watching. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, let me fill you in. I was watching the Twitch Rivals stream also, and they kept promoting it as and interviewing certain team captains even as it's just fun. You know, the last one was serious, and this one's fun. But boy, with all the drama that's around it and everything, people are taking it way too seriously, and so, you know, it wasn't quite the fun and games that they were promoting, which is fine. Neither was Reykjavik. Reykjavik wasn't all about fun and games, and it's still fun for all of us to watch. But it's really regrettable that Riot is having these troubles, especially when there's another platform, decent-sized platform, trying to help them promote. Hey, I was just wondering, we can do polls now, can't we? Can we do polls? I mean, just crashed again. I'm trying, guys. I'm really trying to get in there. I might just have to hang it up for a little bit. That's good to know. I'm gonna have to learn, or you can teach me at some point how to do the polls. Let's see. Let's try it one more time. I'm gonna have to crash that. I'll let that crash. We might just jump in. Well, let me leave it up to whoever is here. If you are you want your voice heard, you have to type in a chat. and then hit enter, and then it'll prompt for the options. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. See, you are way more helpful than you give yourself credit for. Boom. Did you do one? Now I gotta go look. I have to see this. Testing poll. Hey, yes. All right, so is it only 2 options, or can you have more than 2 options on it? Up to 4 options? So, oh, I actually, cool, I see it here too. So I can, nice. All right, if it crashes this time, then let's put one up for, what should we do in place of Valo? Oh, you want me? Oh, I see. You're teaching me how to fish. I get it. I see how that goes. All right, let's try this. Let's go like this. Well, that didn't work for me. I wonder if that's because I'm in the stream manager and not the stream. Oh, no, 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 no. I did that wrong. There we go. Yep, yeah, I caught that. I mean, because, you know, typing's supposed to be so easy. All right, so I'm creating one right now. Or do you have to end the other one? I'm crazy. I don't... Oh, the other one. Oh, I see that now. I don't know that my sanity has ever been in doubt. We all know I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm in the middle of one. I was just trying to think of a third option. Good Lord. And the duration. Oh, I see. Duration. There we go. Let's do that. And let's start the poll. There we go. Let's try it one more time. I'm going to try this one more time. I really actually wonder what's happening with Riot servers, why it's causing so much trouble. It worked. Did you vote? I suppose I should vote too, huh? Oh, we split it. I almost went with Minecraft. I almost went with it. Because, Robin, I'm trying to load up Valo, and it has now crashed 5 times. Yeah. I can't even get in. It's not even kicking me out. Shame on me. Well, Robin, you gotta vote. Hurry up. Vote, vote, vote. I'm assuming, Katie, that the Minecraft one was you, right? I didn't mean to split it. You act like I did it on purpose, like I read your ballot. Wait, we might have progress. All right, folks. I don't know where it went now. It disappeared. Grr. Nope, crashed. God bless. I love that when it crashes, it actually still is alive enough to give you the walk away scene. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. All right, well, the votes are in. Hanging Chads counted. Pollsters bribed. But we have results. If we cannot get into into Valo in the next 20 tries, no, just kidding, not 20 tries. It's thinking, and we will go into Minecraft. And Robin, are you going to be able to join Minecraft, or I mean, I know if you say no, I know exactly why. So it's it crashed. All right, we're gonna call it. Maybe we'll try it again a little bit later, but we're gonna call it right now because 20 minutes of it crashing is just too much. "20 minutes of it crashing is just unreasonable." That, and you have to listen to copyright-free rock music for 20 minutes. It's actually not bad music, huh? Yeah, like I said, I don't know if you were here when I was saying it. My body is not well. I've been fighting a really bad migraine all day, and I've got all the after effects right now, but I just couldn't stay away from everybody. I do like it. I have it broken up. I've downloaded probably about 60 songs from this site, and they're all DMCA safe. So I've broken them up into 3 different categories right now. So I've got like jazz, funk, because, you know, big Prince fan, and then the rock one. So I think each of those playlists is about 2 hours worth. By the way, no poker tomorrow night. No poker tomorrow night. It's not because the tournament's not happening, but it is because my baseball season has started. It starts, my first game is tomorrow night. I am an official scorer. And so, oh, Robin, thank you very much, so much for that Prime subscription. I so much appreciate that. You guys take care of me so well. You guys are awesome. My first 2 subscribers. So anyway, I'm an official scorer for minor league baseball, and our season starts tomorrow. Oh, by the way, Katie, Robin is going to be on the cruise too, maybe, depending. So there's actually quite a few people that are interested. Aw, you guys are awesome. So yeah, and everybody has. There are a lot of concerns, especially 2 years out, for crying out loud. So, but and we know that, and I've tried booking stuff like this in groups before, and depending on how the group is brought together, there's usually a good chance that it doesn't happen. So I'm aware of it. I've heard it all. I know it all. I understand it all. In fact, the way we do it is we book a smaller room, and then as we get closer, if it looks like, so here's the deal. Here's what's going to happen. If it looks like the group will be happening, see, there you go, Robin. Yes. If it looks like the group will happen, then it'll be my wife and me, and we'll let my son hang out with grandma for the week and a half. If it looks like it won't be, and it'll just be a family vacation, then of course I get a bigger room and we add my son to it. So we have contingency plans, because everything that everyone has said as a concern, I've heard it before. I understand it. So I know how to roll with it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this so that we're not staring at the Omen screen much longer. I'm going to jump into the Performium. Yeah, go tire the puppies out, Robin. Thanks for stopping by. So let's get into the Performium, Performium.net server. And this is actually a good thing. So I'm going to pull the music down a bit. This is actually a really good thing, because now I get to actually watch chat a lot better than when I'm playing Valorant. Because as we all know, with Valorant, 2.5 minutes of intense focus on the screen, and then get to watch chat and do everything else and make my buys and purchases for 30 seconds, and then back to 2.5 minutes of intense focus. So At least this way, I get to kind of watch chat a little bit better, and that makes me happy too. So, yay! Right, silver lining for all of it. Robin, when you do pop back in, let me know, because then I will, I'll show you everything that's been happening inside of here. All of the shulker boxes that are waiting for you to sort out. And I keep telling chat every time I create a new one. Yep, Robin's gonna love that. Robin's gonna love that. What were we in the middle of doing? Oh yes, I'm doing my tunnels, and there is this big giant pool of lava here that I don't want to deal with right now anymore. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna teleport back into the home. The strip mine is coming along. We're gonna go down into our supplies area, and I think I'm just gonna go and go out and explore and do things. So I need to empty out some of this stuff. Thanks, Robin. Let's see. Oh wait, Robin, are you still here? Because I don't want you to see me getting rid of some of the stuff you want me to keep. I'm not getting rid of these things. I'm just putting them aside for a second. Not getting rid of them. Not at all. So anyway, my baseball season starts tomorrow. And so throughout the summer, actually, I think I averaged 3 games a week between Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. So what I will try to do is any week that I miss too many streams, I will make up over the weekend. So I don't want to spend a lot of time away from you guys. That's kind of the plan. That's kind of where we're at. So here's some obsidian. Let's get rid of some of this obsidian. My shulker boxes, I'll go ahead and keep. The shears, all of that. That's going to be good. More dirt. What else do I need in order to explore? I probably should. I don't need this redstone, do I? Don't need that redstone. Although what I should do with the redstone before I walk away is combine it, or condense it into blocks, right? And when Robin gets in here again, she's gonna need to create a redstone specific shulker box. You know, since I'm doing that, may as well do this. Any others need it? No. So we'll go do this and blocks and some iron. And put that back. Now, Robin doesn't want me to say anything about it, but you guys, the mess that I had for organization was, well, it was a mess. And Robin went through and she sorted all out and put signs out, and she put a lot of time into this, and she even didn't want me to come in here at all, because she said that's only the first stage. She's barely just begun, so I can't wait until she actually gets back in and finishes organizing this thing. But what we're gonna do, do I have any stuff in here? Let's fill up my torches just in case I'm in a cave. Good with the shears. Do I need anything else? Do I need anything else, guys? I don't think so. Let's just go. If I find out later I need something, then I just come back. See, this used to be the room, and they were all in wooden boxes, and it was just a big old mess. This is what's left of my big old mess. Oh, hey, there's some of this stuff here. So, anyway, Robin has done an incredible job already. Actually, Kermit and I were in here the other night, but then we went right into... E is the latest follower? Oh, yeah. Wait. Not actually aloof? Oh! I didn't know that. Oh! Wow. That, how cool. Man, you guys are such a supportive group, I swear. You guys really are. I'm super blessed to have come across you guys. And it all started with that one invite to play Among Us on that one day. Oh, are you kidding me? I have die. That one Among Us game where I just happened. I tell that story quite a bit to people, because you know, you guys. I love the fact that I've run into you guys, that we know each other. You know, it's just I had IFA's stream up the first time I had his stream up, and had it on a side monitor, and just happened to look over while I was in the middle of a database build and saw that you guys were opening up a couple slots to play Among Us. That was it. And I said, yeah, I'm in. Please count me in if there's still room. And then after that, I told my boss and my wife, hey, I'm taking the rest of the day off because I'm doing this. You know, and man, you guys are just a super supportive group. I'm so glad to have encountered you. You know, like Bubbles. My growth in Valorant is in a large part to him. You know, and his willingness to watch my videos and give me feedback, and we talk about strategies, and that's all a part of it. You guys are awesome. Yeah. You guys are that's exactly right. You guys are so special. You took me away from the job. I suppose it's all about the perspective of it, right? So, since you didn't see the stream with the Twitch partners, I'm not going to name names, but there was a particular streamer that was tilted really badly. Really badly. Hey, do we have anything interesting in here? Not really. Not really. I think we might need some. We might not need that. Anything in here? No. In here? No. Anything upstairs? I think I've been in this one before now that I look at it. No. Nope. I'm gonna drown. Give you the name? I'll give you one guess. I think that's all you'll need. Oh, I don't even remember what the conversation was now. I think I kind of assumed that, but I don't remember the conversation anymore. I should not be exploring caves. I get lost in caves. It was. You know, Hafu kept saying, lower your expectations, because she's one of the lowest ranked people. And what she didn't say, but I've seen in a lot of videos, is carrying is really hard to do. Carrying to victory, that's really hard to do. And so she kept managing their expectations, and she kept trying to be real with them. And they won their first game of the first match and got really excited, and they're like, we got this, we're going all the way, and then got wrecked. And at one point, even Hafu said, I'm not going to pick you if you don't manage this. You got to stop tilting. He's like, yeah, everything tilts me. It's okay. But it was actually impacting the way the rest of the group was in that second match. And then Bacon, he's always just so chill. I've been watching him a long time, and what in the hell? What is going on with that? There we go. Just it's really hard to get him to actually vocalize when he's upset. Uh-oh, something is broken there. That should not be doing that. When I'm trying to swim, that shouldn't be happening. That makes it hard to swim. You know, he's kind of, Lance is kind of a lone wolf kind of dude, though, you know? He's one of those, you can tell him all day long, it's bad to grab the knife by the blade. Oh, no, I should be fine, you know, I should be fine. He's one of those that just has to slice his hand open and then go, I wonder why that happened. You know, oh yeah, Vinny was talking about it the other day, how far back they go. But Lance just seems like one of those dudes that you can't tell him. He's got to experience the failures for himself. He's got to experience everything for himself, right? And Vinny seems like the kind of dude that he'll listen. He'll try things. If it's someone that he trusts, he'll try something. Now that's interesting, isn't it? That looks like somebody using code. Why? Why would you do that? What's that all about? I don't see anything in there, though. Whoa! I almost fell down that. I have been in this one before. I remember that. I don't know why, but spiders in this game are terrifying to me. Was there like a size disparity in the friend versus, you know, compared to Vinny? Or, I mean... Because I think he fanboys a bit, too. What? No way. Die. Huh, I have not been here. That's interesting. It doesn't look like there's anything here. I mean, that's some decent work that was started there. It's kind of a shame that it didn't get finished. Oh, there's something over there. I almost left without exploring this. Oh, just going over here. Okay. There's something over there, though. Did you see that, guys? It looks like a castle kind of thing. Although with Lance too, sometimes it just really depends on what mood he's in, whether he's going to listen or not listen. Oh, all right, so that's still protected. Can't get in there. Okay. Look, food. I mean, I don't really need it. You see that I have 51 chickens. Oh, I can't kill it. Oh, I can. Yay. Oh, guys, I forgot to get rid of those buckets. Is it you, and why is that? That would be the question. I'll tell you a little something from way back in my younger days, all right? And I've changed over the decades, but when I was about his age, if there was someone that I liked, and I don't mean like, oh, he likes you, but I mean someone that I liked and respected, or even I like her, I would tend to not listen to them. I don't know why that was. Even to this day, I still don't understand why. But those would be the people that if they would tell me something, I'm like, oh no, it'll be okay if I do it my way. The only guess I have is that, oh look, an AFK pool. The only you know what? I need one of my buckets filled, so let's go do that. And if I can do it, then it's not claimed anyway. There you go. Oops. And the only thing I can figure is it was my way of showing off. You know, I'm okay enough that I don't need to listen to you and watch me do this, you know. And my way is, you know, machismo or something. That's the only thing I can guess. Does that make sense? I mean, does it explain it? It doesn't make sense. But, I mean, you get what I'm saying? All that to say, you know, there may be other reasons that he ignores you 95% of the time, which are not negative. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's what I'm trying to say. Boys are weird. You know, teen boys are very strange. See, now, I don't know why this is. I think there are parts of this server that don't update, because I will be gone for 3 or 4 days, and then all the stuff that should not be there anymore, that should despawn, hasn't despawned, or things that should have grown have not grown. So I see stuff like this, and I wonder when it was actually planted. What kind was that anyway? Oak? We need oak. So, we're very weird. We're a very weird bunch. It's kind of interesting, though. We're weird, and yet, to a large degree, we're pretty easy to figure out, too. That's interesting. They made a little road. Isn't that kind of cool? With black and white concrete. Is this protected? It is protected. That means I can't go in and explore either. And I can't harvest that. Oh, man! What the? Stupid creeper. I appreciate that. I like to think we're okay. Some of us grow up. Some of us just hide our juvenility better. Maybe we should change the... Oh, I just realized I did change the stream info to Minecraft. Maybe we should change it. We're doing advice. Minecraft and advice, right? It's almost like Dear Abby. Let me stop and change the stream info. Someone's gonna come in here thinking that I'm playing Valorant and be wrong. What do we say? The title, come and... I actually have, oh man, there is a way to do it. I don't remember what it is. I could go look it up. I have it in the Discord. Oh, you know what? That Discord channel that I invited you to yesterday, I think I put it in the I put it in one of the chats there. Long list of commands, I think. So... Man, this migraine wrecked me today. Holy cow. Did I spell that right? No, I called it Minecraft. I did that when I was typing earlier today too. Minecraft. It's Minecraft. Oh, there you go. No, so you changed it already before me? Oh, no. There is a way. We'll find it later. I changed it. I changed it. We can find it later. And then we can have a command for commands. That was not funny. I laughed in the hopes of making it more funny, but it wasn't funny. So a little story about this server. This server is one of their oldest servers here. And it's actually been on the list to be retired. It's been on the list to be retired several times. But they go in and do the data analysis and they realize there are still just enough people that use it. So all of the original people, some of these big giant structures that were built, in fact, there's one that we found early on, humongous structure, really nice, and unclaimed. The claim expired. And that's because those people have since left the server. So what that means is there might not be a lot of stuff that is dangerous to us. There might not be people that are going to raid or anything like that. But there are some structures that we get to go through. Game is the command. There you go. And then title. I wonder if it's just title. Change the title to, I mean, I'm lousy at titles. Words are hard. So if you ever see one and go, that's just stupid, I'm going to come up with something better. Go for it. It doesn't break my heart. And the swim is still not working. I mean, Katie, I trust you. So if you come in and fix something or do something, you know, go for it. So one of the things I want to do in the strip mines is put up glass at the extent of all of the claims. But I need a ton of sand to do that. I really don't want to walk. I really don't want to mine a bunch of sand right now, though. That's not very interesting. And yet, here I am doing it. Because, see, I don't even follow my own advice. All right, so Katie, since you're here, you're my target right now. What's your most memorable vacation? Good or bad? Just your most memorable. You know, like, oh, we went on that airplane trip and it crashed, and you know that was memorable. It doesn't have to be a good memory. I just want to know what your most memorable vacation was. Don't shoot, yeah, because you're my target. Wrong game though. Oh, by the way, I don't know why I made the mistake of eating ice cream after dinner with my stomach feeling so lousy. Why such a hard question? Because it's going to start a conversation. I mean, you are more than welcome to come up with other conversation starters. In fact, you're more than welcome to come up with other conversation topics and put them in the title. You have that trust and power. I mean, I can come up with another question, but it's not going to be any easier. Oh, actually, I do have another one. I do have another one. But it's going to be a little more, not personal. Well, it depends on your answer, I guess. But it'll be more specifically about you. You know, this question at least can go. See, I didn't say favorite one, though. I didn't say favorite one. Just most memorable. All right, the other question. How come you don't stream? Everyone around you streams. How come you don't stream? And there's a follow-up to it, so... And let's be honest, isn't this a lot more interactive and more fun than watching Valorant? I really need to break this whole Valorant thing, don't I? Not really. Most memorable does not necessarily have to be your favorite. You don't have a PC. Well, yeah, I mean, you don't have to have a PC. I mean, I'm not suggesting anything, but you ever see any of the channels in the pools and tubs or the just chatting? A lot of them, and like legit just chatting, not the whole meta that's controversial. A lot of them just do it off of their phone. In fact, a lot of the tutorial stuff says, you know, if you're doing it off your phone, this. Games do run better on a PC, though. So here's the follow-up question. You let's call it babysit, because that's modding or watching, you know, for whatever reason. You babysit quite a number of streams, don't you? At least 3 or 4 that I know of. So 5 streams. Holy buckets. So so here's the question, and I'm going to preface it with what you do for the streams is a lot like what in fact, I just had now a 3rd interview for a job that I'm trying to post into. And one of the questions that pop up, oh, and Vinny, God, oh, yeah, wow, yeah, see? One of the questions that kept popping up in those interviews would lead to an answer where I have to say, I really don't want to apply for a management position. I've done it. I don't want to do it anymore. I like being... I'm not going to give you my answer. I just want you to know I do a similar thing. I want to hear your answer first. So why do you babysit so many streams? Because that's basically almost all of your energy online, right? When you are on Twitch, it's babysitting streams for the most part. Although, to be fair, Z hasn't been on for a while. She was on, what, yesterday for a little bit? And then I'll tell you how I answer those questions when they come up in interviews. 'Cause like I said, I have a very similar mentality. In fact, while you're answering, when I was on the radio, I had a talk radio show in Minnesota years ago, and that was, I loved it, and I love being able to share my opinions and do interviews that educated people, and I got to meet some very interesting people. Vinny modded within a month. Yeah, I mean, you're a trustworthy person. You just exude trustworthiness. Don't tell anybody else, but you were my favorite right away. I mean, I liked everybody, but you were my favorite. Don't tell anyone else. If anybody else is here, so are you. But so anyway, I loved being the radio host, and probably one of the things that made it easier to be in the lead for me was the fact that I knew, and I set up our radio staff and the way we did things, our structure, where I'm just the on-air guy, and my producers, they really were the boss. I would say, I want to talk about this, I want this topic, I want this interview. You know, I would have to do that on-air work, but the decisions, you know, like, are we going on a break? Are we even going to talk about this? That was left up to the producers. So even when I'm the number one, I still yielded or delegated a lot of that authority away. So I don't like being the number one. When I was on the debate team I think I'm full, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Let's do this. When I was on the debate team at the University of Minnesota, by the second year, I was leading teams, and I won the. Basically, it's a state championship. It's the Greg Lepanto Award for quality at the Minnesota Forensics, et cetera, et cetera. So that all happened very quickly, and the thing that I didn't like is I didn't like being in the lead even for a round, and it's just something that they kept saying. Well, you know, you're doing this kind of performance, you have to be the lead. I just don't like being the number one like that. Let's just put the loot in here. Why not? We'll do that and that and that. That's just garbage. We're not even keeping that. And so my question to you, Katie, is why do you like babysitting so many? It's kind of the similar thing, I think, in that you're the leg on the stool, right? You're one of the legs of the stool. Everybody sees the chair, but it's really the legs that hold it up. And I kind of see what you do equally important and equally behind the scenes. So why do you like doing that? I think you're taking a long time so that you don't have to answer it, aren't you? Okay, that sounds good. So anyway, that's a little bit of insight into me also. I think I have plenty of sand. I should be able to make a ton of glass this way. And since glass is not retrievable, the reason I'm so worried about it is if I make a mistake, I have to break the glass, and then I lose the glass. And so, unlike dirt, if I break the dirt, I get it right back. So if I make a mistake, it doesn't matter. So since I'm here, that's why I'm collecting it. I know it's not exciting, but it gives us time for some good, keep reminding you when I... Just keep reminding me when I say to remind me. You want me to remind you? Oh, boy, you're tapping a well that has nothing in it. I have no memory. I'm old and have severe ADHD. Like, clinically diagnosed as severe ADHD. I have no short-term memory. Why do you think it happens so often that when we switch sides in Valorant, I still forget to defuse because I think I'm still on the attack? Oh wait, we had the bomb? Oh, sorry guys. I guess I threw that round. Yeah, that's me. I should have brought a boat. Next time I see a crafting table, I'm gonna have to... I need some wood for that also. I should have brought a boat. Didn't need it there, but I probably will. Alright, let's see. I actually think I've been here before. Either that or I'm having deja vu. I was trying to figure out how to get into all these structures. Because I'm bad at parkour. Alright, let's do this then, because... Yeah, bad. Bad. Anything in here? Nope. Anything to see? On the last server, they actually would spawn a lot of mobs. So when I was out exploring at night, like right now, I would come into a town, I would find the nearest village, make sure, and then I would just hang out on the top. Oh, that's interesting. Now, see, this is interesting. Someone used commands here. Because all of that was ground level at one point. There's no way someone dug this stuff out. Somebody used commands. Interesting. But why? Can I? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Well, now that polls are available, one thing I would love to do is when we get more people in, I would love to start an old game of Civilization and at major decision points, we open up a poll and let the chat decide. Do we, you know, like, do we go to war? Or do we accept their offer? Or, you know, that kind of thing. So when we have major decision points, letting the chat guide the game. And yes, it's an old game, but I still think that that whole process would be fun. I want to know what the story is behind these giant areas of commands being used. I think this is another one. There's no way that that spawned like that. One of the moderators said that there was a lot of drama and there was a huge exodus of players through that drama. I wonder if this is kind of related to it. Look at that. Look at that cut. It doesn't spawn like this. Does not spawn like that. No, sir. Do we need more cactus? I don't remember. Oh, that's right. I need to get some wood, though, because... did I bring an axe? I did not. Let's put this up here, too, because I don't want to accidentally use that. Because the next time I hit a crafting table, I want to... Actually, let's do it up here. I want to make a boat. I forgot to bring a boat. This is a big tree. This is a big tree, guys. Oh man, this is a big tree. Uh-oh, there's some lag happening. Wonder if it's me or if it's server side. All right, what else do we have? Let's just make that drop, in case I don't stick around to make the entire tree despawn. Let's see, we got this over here. So anyway, beautiful day out here. Not over 120 degrees. I know half the country is dealing with ridiculous temperatures right now. I actually stepped outside. I thought it was looking like rain here, but we didn't get that rain. All right, I finally got it. So now it's starting to despawn. Nice. And go collect the fruits of my labor here. Oh, I just realized. Dang it. Now I have to go try to get that too. Here's how we'll do this. There we go. And back up here we go. I think that was everything. Did I get everything that fell? Did I miss those before, or did those just fall down? That's kind of weird. All right, onwards we go. We have some wood. Next time I see a crafting bench, I'm going to make a boat. Because the real tragic thing would be to be all the way out here right now, and then be stuck either swimming or turning back, right? No, I know. I think we need some cactus for dyes. I'll just grab one of them and move on. Let's move on. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we can find. There's got to be another house or some sort of building or structure. Or maybe there's going to be a cave. Maybe I should get lost in a cave. Ooh. Maybe I should go get lost in a cave. Is this, let's hope this is not claimed, huh? That would be great. Let's find out first. It is not claimed, so can we get in? Where can we get in? There's a hole somewhere. I see. I just need to find that hole. Is that it? Right here? It is. Oh, there's a door there too. How did I... some people... Oh, someone broke that. That's not really how it was supposed to be. This is kind of nice. And then if it were claimed, then people would be able to see it and not do anything to it and not grief it. But there's nothing else to it. At least nothing that I see. Do you guys see anything else in there? I don't see anything. I don't see anything, but I did see over here. Looks like also nothing else. Also nothing else. Sure, this has all been raided and empty. Interesting. Yeah, all empty. Anything explorable in here? Let's find out. Ooh, that was fun. So the answer was no. Huh. Interesting. We have torches here. Another house. So Katie, let me know when you're back, and I'll re-ask the question. I gave you two. I told you they would be hard. I gave you two questions. If you don't want to answer them, of course, you don't have to. I'm not going to force you. I'm not going to guilt trip you. All right, nothing in there. Let's do this. Have this. I need some planks. I think I don't remember, so maybe I'll do one more of these. I don't remember the recipe for the boat. What do I need? Got that, so why did it? That's so weird. All right, and a boat. Should I do one more? Should I do one more? Let's do one more. Do one more boat. Okay. Now, if we run into anything, any water, we can just swim it and not worry about it. I haven't been keeping track of what direction we're going, so I'm so lost. I might have to do off stream the find my way home thing. Oh, how about this? What do we got here? A tunnel? Is this a tunnel to anywhere? This is it. Nope. Nope. Well, that's sad. It's a long ways down. Nothing. All right. See, like I said, most of these are going to end up being empty or already raided. See, someone wanted to get up there. Sometimes it leads... Some servers, that can lead to some really good stuff. This is probably just a tunnel through, right? Okay. Dead end? Dead end. Were they trying to hide something? Nope. Just a tunnel. That's probably their tunnel. This is probably their entrance. See, who does that? There are too many of those for that to be how people build things. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a good builder, so maybe that is fine. I'm a miner. Strip mining is my deal. Oh, and getting lost in caves. I'm good at that too. Well, all right. Well, I guess that we'll just call that the end of that. Okay. Now I want my torch back. Oh, we're dropping frames, it looks like. Wonder if that's server side or if that's me. Wonder. This is a big desert. Or am I just wandering around in circles? I don't think I've seen this yet, so I don't think I'm wandering in circles. But, oh, look, there's a bunny. Can we get the bunny? Hi, bunny. Don't run. Don't run. Please don't run. I just want to talk to you. Bunny. Bunny. Shouldn't have been running. I would have talked to you if you didn't run away. I would have talked. But no, you wanted to run. Make me have to work. I probably should, this one, yeah. I probably should do this again. Clear out some space. This and this and that and that. That. Thought I got rid of that. That. What else? Put this down here. Eat that. That I want to get rid of. There we go. And then we will eat that and continue on our journey. Look, some oh, that was a long fall. That's not what I wanted to do. Bad at parkour. There we go. Be careful. Look, some greenery. We'll call it oasis, right? It's more like an oasis here. So I don't usually like going in and exploring caves in the desert. I don't usually find stuff. See, again, someone ran a command in here. I want to know the story, man. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to find someone that can tell this story, but what happened here? Why? That's interesting. Huh, okay. I want to know the story. So many torches. Anything? No. Long hauls, but yeah. Write down the question because you do not know how much longer you'll be talking. You know what? If I forget the question, that's all there is to it, right? I'm actually a really good interviewer, so I may not remember the question, but the next time we want to have talk and chat and discussion, I'll come up with something. All right, so this water, where is it going? Anywhere that I can get out? Oh, yeah. How about that? Is that the same green? No, that's not the same greenery. Let's go in here. Let's regret going in there. All right, guys. I'm kind of tired of the desert already. What about you? Kind of hoping to run into a new biome soon. Or something. Something to walk around and loot. Anything. Huh. So the running is a little scuffed right now. That's weird. There we go. Still in the desert though. There's a nice little break of the monotony of sand, but we're still in the desert. Still in the desert. Still in the desert. There we go. There's a change. And a structure. We're still in the desert though. There we go. Now we're in the forest. Is this protected? It is not. So another larger structure where the... Wow, look at that. Another structure though where the claim is expired. Okay. How about that? Nope. Oh, you're back. Okay, so the question that we deferred to was more directly at you than in general. I don't even remember what the more general question was. So here it is. Why do you enjoy or prefer babysitting so many streams rather than streaming on your own? Like if you had a PC, would you stream? I think I'm gonna do this actually, guys. And we're gonna get that out of my hotbar because I have made mistakes doing that many a time. Water, on the other hand, there we go. And there. All right. We have found a cave to kind of explore, so we're gonna get lost into a cave. Is that where I came from? That would be tragic if I already made a circle and didn't realize it. That would be tragic. That's a big canyon. Oh, and it just leads to outside? Or is it so long? No, it leads... That's interesting. Okay. We found a big giant chasm. Or canyon, I guess, technically. Okay. So you feel like you're not that much of an entertaining person. But they may be small communities, but you are extremely active in them. I mean, look at this one, for example. You're insanely active right now tonight, right? Oh, this is not... Why did I just finish that journey? I could see right away that was going to be not helpful. So if you had a PC... That's because Vinny ended his stream. Oh, You know, I want to I want to make a joke about, oh, what I'm sloppy seconds or something like that, but I absolutely get it, and I don't want you to think that I'm anything less than grateful for your presence. Wow, there's not a lot there. There were not any openings or anything in there. All right, those are good answers. So if all of a sudden, for some reason, somehow you got a PC, you would be streaming. That ended nowhere. And I am officially lost. That's the fun. I have a bad sense of direction, so it's only one turn and then I am lost. Hey, look, there's nothing to explore there. Let's try this way. Maybe. Okay, that's fair. Okay, so here's what my answer is, because I asked all of that and prefaced it with the fact that I do the same thing in my professional career, and even in, you know, like hobby jobs, I still don't like being in the lead. I'm not sure why this right now is any different for me, but I don't know if you heard me talking about when I was on the air, for example, and how that was hard. Did I already try this? Does this claim expire? This claim did not expire. But when I'm asked about that in my professional life, and usually the question comes about I can always use some of that. It comes about something like, why haven't you moved up? You know, it looks like you took a step back a long time ago and you've never moved up. You've always moved over. Why? Why don't you move into management? And my answer, honest answer, it's not just a great interview answer, but it is an honest answer. I prefer being the number 2, making the number 1 successful. I prefer to be the teammate that makes my manager look good. I prefer, you know, being the teammate that makes the team lead look good. And usually what happens in most environments is after a while you just cannot get away from being team lead. And so I end up really shifting that I'm making my manager look good by being a good team lead. But I like being the number 2. I like being the support. I prefer that. In a strange way, though, I love being in front. So for example, I play piano at a local church on Saturdays. Not every Saturday, but most Saturdays. See, I swear, somebody used a bunch of commands all over the place, and I bet that's what all the drama was a long time ago. So I play piano. I don't like being in the front. I love being piano. I love having them in the back. I told them if they would put the piano in a back room and pipe in the sound, I'd be more happy with that. But I would also love to be one of the singers. You know, I loved my time on the radio, but you know, it's like I said before, I shifted a lot. I always shift credit, but I shifted a lot of the. I mean, and I'm not like trying to do it now just to prove a point, but even this small stream as it is right now is where it's at because of you and because of Robin and because of Kaylin and, you know, the work that you guys, Shay, the work that you guys have done for me. I'm blown away by it. You know, there's no way I'd be even this far all by myself. And so I always like to shift credit because there's very rarely an instance where it's me. And so even when I was on the air, I loved having that microphone in front of me. I love hearing my voice in my ears. I like sharing knowledge. And so when I was on the talk show, you know, I do all this digging and research about a news story and then give a perspective that now has a ton of research behind it. Do I need a boat? Or is it just a swim over there? What do you think? We're gonna boat this. Don't go there, but let's do this. Actually, I'll probably get lost in there, so I want my boat. Didn't want that. All right, let's go see what's going on in here. I think I would have rather been rickrolled for that. That was so terrible. I don't think there's going to be much to explore over here either. What do you guys think? So anyway, I like the want to be support sometimes is overridden by the joy of something that I'm doing. That's the best way I can explain why sitting here in front of the microphone, broadcasting right now, is not as uncomfortable as it normally should be for someone like me. And then because of the ADHD, you know, there's all the self-esteem and, you know, assuming failure kind of things too that go with it. So, like Katie, you have no idea when you are chatting, when you stick around and chat, it's not only just helping to engage and build a beginning community. It's kind of validation that day I was actually interesting enough for someone to stick around. Kind of curious. Oh, I see what they did. They put them up there so they can find this. So yeah, yeah, I absolutely get that. So, the church that my wife and I attend, I actually got baptized there. What year is this? 21. So, 3.5 years ago, I got baptized there. It's a bigger church, and at the time they had 3 services on Saturday or on Sunday. So bigger church. Now, I am going to be me. I will do me things because it is me, even if it brings attention that I don't really want. I'm going to be me. And we have, at this church, we have this baptismal font, and they tell people, we called you famous today. You're well known. You are known. You are known. So this baptismal font, the church would tell people, and they still do even, put on like swim trunks or, you know, biker shorts or whatever, something that gets wet, something that you swim in, but, you know, is of course appropriate. So no bikinis. And then, you know, you get in the pool and they do their thing and then they dunk you and, you know, yay, and people cheer. So for mine, though, I also help on the production team there. So I was doing lighting every week or almost every week. And so I get to do the lighting for all of these baptisms. And I would watch this and I kept saying, you know, I don't care what they tell me. I am going to, if that's ever me, I am going to wear a shirt and tie. Right? It's supposed to be this big giant event. So I'm going to wear shirt and tie. And sure enough, I did. And as it turned out, that actually brought in a lot of attention. That's 3.5 years ago in a church that I think at the time had 1,500 people. Oh, shoot. Dang it. I thought that took a little long. Damn it. Hit. I've got lag going on. I hit that thing a couple of times. I have lag. So anyway, you know, it's a bigger church, and I still have people coming up to me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I remember that, and I remember your story." And in the community, you know, walking around in the town, I'll meet someone. They're like, "Oh yeah, you go to, you know, this church." I'm like, "Yeah, how do you know?" Because I work on production. Maybe they see me as I'm walking from the stage back to the video booth or something. But who recognizes or remembers production people? right? Who remembers the stage hands and the lighting people, and nobody remembers them. So I'm always curious, and they're like, yeah, you're the guy that wore the tie, and your story, and this. And so my wife and I just called it church famous, but it was very uncomfortable. I know it's not very common. I know. So I'm gonna be me, and I had it in my head that it's an event, and I'm going to wear a shirt and tie. And so all of that to say, in hopefully an entertaining way again, you know, I get the whole not wanting to be famous. I just did me, and oh, I missed. That was bad. I just was going to be me and do what I thought was proper, and it brought a lot of attention. And then there's more to that story that actually brought a lot more attention. So after the baptism was done, guy walks up to me. He's like, "Oh my God!" He was in guest services. He's like, you know, I didn't know this was happening, and oh my God, congratulations, all of this. And I'm like, "Hey, Mike, this is all because of you, by the way." And I told him the backstory of it. And the short version is, I used to be I'm very uncomfortable inside of crowds. I don't like having people behind me. When we go to a restaurant, we have to sit with my back to the wall so that I can face the open area. I've had to leave functions because my table was in the middle. And I get really wound up when there are people behind me. And so before I was on the production team at this church, we had just moved here from Minnesota. So we moved, you know, all the way across the country. And by the way, yes, if you are wondering, I am absolutely lost. So one day, the seat that I liked, which was all the way in the top back corner, it was taken, and the people that we were with were like, "Oh, well, let's sit right here in the middle." And I was just so wound up. I ended up spending within 5 minutes. The service hadn't even started. We were just within 5 minutes of us sitting down. I was like, I can't do this. I'll meet you guys. I'll go stand in the lobby. And so a guy came up to me during that, and he's like, "Hey, how's it going? You know, my name is Mike, and what's your name?" And my name, and you know, and I'm like, I just can't sit in the middle there. It's very uncomfortable where they were sitting, so I'm just gonna wait it out here. And we just kept talking, you know, over the next hour. I love him, even though he is a Boston Celtic fan and he's a New England Patriot fan. I still love him. So anyway, you know, we were in all of that conversation. I started talking to him about, you know, I've sent emails to, you know, filled out the little applications. I wanted to be on the lighting team, but I kind of gave up on it because I never heard back. And so he said, "Oh, well, you know, let's do it right now. Let's try again." And we did it right there on the spot. And oddly enough, the next day I get a response. And I know now he had nothing to do with that. All we did was submit it. He has no way of making sure that those go through. So anyway, I'm invited and accepted onto the production team. I'm doing lights, and at the time I was a non-believer, and I'm doing the lights. And after about a year, I go up to the leader of the team. He's on staff. He's in charge of all of the production, the music, everything. He's kind of the big cheese on the production side. And I told him, "Hey, okay, I got to tell you, because you know, you guys probably should know, I'm not a believer, and you know, so if you guys don't want me to show up anymore, I understand." And he looked at me like it was no big deal. He's like, "Yeah, okay, thanks for telling me. Your hair is brown. I don't care." And life went on, and you know, my entire path getting to be baptized, that's a whole nother thing. But anyway, that guy that talked to me in the lobby, he's the one that pushed that first domino that set that path in motion. So after I got baptized, I told him that. All right, now we just went a long ways for me to get back to this point. So the church famous thing. So that man was having one of the worst days of his life the day that I told him he was the cause of that baptism. And I didn't know it. I thought he was just, hey, congratulations, and taking off, and, because, being nice and cordial about it. But he actually took off because he left. He had to go into a back room. He broke down and cried because as tough as his day, the worst day of his life at that moment was, somehow what I had just said to him made it all better. And so that story somehow got all the way up to the lead pastor. And 2 months later, I'm being asked if I would mind just coming in for an interview about that particular story. And I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And so, come in a couple of suits and, this and that. And we're going to have video cameras there. So, hope you don't mind the whole thing. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm not thinking much of it. And then a couple of months after that day, they made an entire service about you never know what's going to happen. You never know the people that you touch. You never know what's around the corner. Everything you do can matter, no matter how small or how big it is. Which in itself, secular or religious, is a great lesson. Right? But the point that I'm getting at is, the reason I'm telling that story is, that was a whole new level of church famous that I had to deal with. They never misled me about the video or any of that. I just didn't really pay attention and didn't think it was going to be as big as it was. They actually ran that. They made an entire service around it, and then they ran it again another year later. And anytime they would show, you walk up and you see a promotional video of anything, and they've got clips of things that have happened or events, that would be a part of it. So it lived for a long time. So anyway, all of that to kind of take the light off of you for a little bit, because I did put you on the spot. I am feeling a little guilty about it. But to also say, I get the whole not wanting to be famous. I want to be successful. I want to be good. I want to be the best at whatever I'm doing. And so, the drive here with the stream is, yeah, I would love for our little team that we've been building by chance together to make this thing into something that we're proud of and that grows and that we can all live off of for a while, that we can, earn something from it. I would love that, because that would indicate that we're doing things very well, we're being the best, and we're touching people. So that's my motivation right here. So when I'm feeling like dog crap, dog shit, and I still come out here and I turn on the stream, and I could have said, well, Valo's not loading, let's just call it a night. Oh well. No, I want to touch people. Not in the creepy way. I just want to reach people and touch them and make their lives better. Somehow. I'm so lost. I am so lost. I'm running around in circles and I'm lost. I don't even remember what it looks like that I need to get out. I'm just so incredibly lost. I'm lost inside of a cave when I start mining in it instead. I know down is not the way. I'm going to have to dig my way out of this, aren't I? Well, thank you. It was... Thank you for that. It's my pleasure sharing. I guess what you can take from that, I mean, there are some, like I said, there are some good lessons in there. Do we need some string? I think we might need some string. Let's see, if I use shears, it's a web, and if I use a sword, it's string. You guys remember? you know? I don't remember. Katie, do you know anything about Minecraft? Are you going to be able to answer that? Or do I need to go look it up? Because I want string. Sword is string. All right, if it's wrong, then, well, I shouldn't have been so lazy. I should have looked it up. Here we go. You were right! Katie for the win! Wait, in order for you to know that, you gotta know Minecraft. Girl, why are you not playing Minecraft? Your laptop can handle that. Wait, do you have a laptop, or are you doing everything on the phone? Look at all that lava. There's no reason for me to do what I am about to do, except that I just get a kick out of doing it. Go, go, Gadget Obsidian. Oh, go, go, Gadget Obsidian. Put it there. I'm not going to even try to mess with those right now. I just don't feel like it. You have a MacBook Air? You can do Minecraft on that. Why are you not Minecrafting with us? This looks eerily like a thing that I did on the previous server. So anyway, all of those stories, hopefully there's some good stuff to take out of there. But just, I understand where you're coming from. The whole not wanting to be famous. For me, like when I was on the radio, for me, it was the price I paid to do something that I was driven to. You find there are a few celebrities, very few. I mean, a lot of them will say, I just wanted to be a good actor, or I just want to sing, I'm an artist. But that's bullshit. Most of them want to be famous. You can tell the few that really do just want the craft of what they're doing, and they don't, and being famous was the price they had to pay. And I totally understand that. Which way should we go? Well, Mae West did say, go west, young man, go west. Guys, I'm lost. I'm never getting out of here. I'm gonna die in here. I'm gonna starve to death. I'm gonna run out of food in here. All right, Katie. I put you on the spot with a question, and I tried to soften the blow of being put on the spot, and I'll try not to feel guilty, like you're telling me. But now it's your turn. Or I can keep asking you questions. This is a long tunnel. Nope, not stairs out of here. I'm just gonna have to dig my way out of this, aren't I? Oh my god, my Y coordinate is 11. I'm never getting out of here. What the hell? Your tired brain can't do any asking? Okay. That's fair. I can get it. I understand. So when you were a little kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? Because what you're studying now, it's really interesting, but there are very few kids that go, I want to study that when I grow up. So what did you want to study? Yeah, interesting. Just like teacher in general, or I want to be a math teacher, or I want to be a gym teacher. I'm never getting out of here. I'm gonna have to dig my way up, and I'm all the way down here where diamond should be. Should probably just dig for some diamond, shouldn't I? You used to, yeah, you used to love it? Oh, you don't love it anymore? Whoops, that's not right. Now you hate it? Let me guess. You had a bad teacher, or you had a teacher that made it painful, and so now, as a consequence, you hate it. Where is it? Oh, one more. There we go. Yeah, that's... It seems like 95% of people that hate math, that's what happened. Somewhere along the way, there was a bad teacher. A boring teacher, one that couldn't explain things, fell behind. Okay. Let's find out what's going on in here. Torch right there. Ooh, gold. I don't know why I feel like I have to mine gold every time I see it, because it's one of the most worthless pieces of ore, isn't it? Except for like apples or that kind of stuff, but jeez. And yet I still did it. Okay, well that didn't help. Is there any opening? Guys, I'm gonna die here. Gold is so worthless, and yet I see it and I go, I need it! I must mine it! It must be mine! So ridiculous. And then lapis. I always feel compelled to grab lapis, but, you know, it's the experience points that I need more than lapis. You know, probably not on this server, though. All right. I think I just entered an area that I didn't come through, and I'm done. We're gonna tunnel out of this. We have a long ways to go, though. Hopefully I don't run into lava. That will be a little upsetting. Oh, one of these damn things. Which means there's probably going to be some more. Yep, right there. God dang it. What's this lag crap? See that? It died and I didn't actually hit it that point. Oh, here's another one. Oh, one shot. I'll take that. I kind of lost my rhythm. Where? That one? That one? Lost my mojo there. Yeah, I mean, but you break a block of lapis and you get, you know, a dozen of them. There's once you find it, there's no shortage. Right? I mean, I teleport back to the home right now and I have too much lapis. It's my experience that I need to do the spells can't keep up with the amount of lapis that I have. I burned all my experience out first. Oh, that's true. It was on fire. You're taking away my excuse to use lag for why I missed it. Okay. Where are we at? 35. Oh my god. Guys. I want to cry. I'm so bad at navigating in this game. I get lost in caves, I get lost out in the open, I get lost in the forest. My best friend in this game literally is the F3 key. Without the F3 key, I don't know. I don't know. There's something I was gonna say too to the gold thing, but now I can't remember. So, okay, here's a question. It's not anything probing or anything like that. One of the things that I miss about being on the radio is interviewing people to help share knowledge and meet new people. For example, one of my favorite experiences still is I got to interview the Trans-Siberian Orchestra on the show, and this was back when they were still new, and they just started sending 2 bands on tour because they were growing, but they were still in their early years. So I brought them on, and ever since then, I've been on the VIP list, so I get meet and greet passes every year, except last year, of course, because nobody got to meet or greet anybody last year. But the awesome experience, and one of my most valued possessions is a canvas poster that they signed, that the entire band signed for me the first time. Whoops, why am I using that? There. That they signed the first time I interviewed them and got to chat with them. And then there was one year where they invited me back for the, yeah, you got to come backstage. I said, well, I have 2 foreign exchange students, so I don't want to ask for 3 passes or 4 passes. They're like, well, this is a family gig, let's do it. And they set me up, and the idea that Al Petrelli had, that's the guy that I would interview, was, we're doing a matinee in your city and a night show. We have dinner in between. Come to the ticket box at the end of the matinee show, get your pass, come in and eat dinner with the band. So we did that, and oh my God, what an incredible experience. I got to interview the founder of Wikipedia. I got to interview a lot of fascinating people. So anyway, all of that to get to the point where here's the question. Would it be interesting if I could get, for example, no secret that people with ADHD get sucked into games, video games, and there is a very scientific reason for it. There's a reasonable explanation for it. So I think it would be an audience that might be really interested to hear from. Doggone it. That was a pretty sneaky thing. I think it would be really interesting to get an expert on ADHD and how to deal with it in your own life, and what's it about, and how does it impact life. So anyway, she has a YouTube channel called How to ADHD. Would it be interesting to try to get someone like that on a stream and interview her and learn from her? Or is that's just that we don't do things that way? So before I go and try to set that up, is that even something that people would be interested in? Might be fun. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Of course I think so. That's why I'm asking, right? What does that say? What is the name of that? Chunk Gen True. Oh, okay, so he is killable. Sorry, little sheep. I need the meat. Let's get rid of some of this trash. Let's put this right here. Whoops, why did I not grab the whole thing? There we go. Is my sword, I just realized, is my sword, it is fire aspect. I didn't know that. No wonder everything's lighting on fire. Yeah, I'm not the most observant dude sometimes. Okay, so the ADHD expert, she might be fun to listen to. Okay. Any other ideas that people might have? I mean, I would love to get inside the head of some of the larger streamers too. Like most of us were loner type of people in social settings, right? So what drives people to stream where you're exposing yourself? Even if you have an identity or you hide yourself to some degree, you're still exposing yourself quite a bit. Right? That would be interesting. No, it's more like over the course of time. I'm not asking you right now. I don't know. I mean, Katie, just in general, if you could pick anyone that you could get inside their brain and have somebody get inside their brain because they seem interesting, who would you want to hear about? Who would you want to hear from? from your own personal perspective, not from, you know, helping the stream and trying to make the stream better, gooder. Yeah, I know. I kind of broke the whole promise of easier questions, didn't I? Ooh, I heard lava. I don't know why I'm driven to lava, too. Ooh, if I do this, can I make snowballs? What do I need to make snowballs? Would it be a shovel? It would be a shovel. And now I can take these snowballs, and I can take these snowballs, but they're only in stacks of 16. That's the crappy part. I can take these snowballs and go do snowball fights in Valorant. Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of that. And take half of that, put that there so that, there we go. I think that filled them. Nope, got a little bit more room. That should do it. Okay. Whoa, that's... See, again. Well, maybe that was spawned that way. Oh, I'm so glad that Minecraft got rid of that bug where if you're running on snow, you get stuck. So glad that's gone. Ooh, a beacon. Can I get in there? Why am I trying to break that to find out? It's easier to break something like that. Yep. Flame is still good. Wow. Okay. Now I'm intrigued. I'm really intrigued. I suppose the claim's still good there, too. And all the way out here, too? Yep. And here? Yep. It's a big, giant claim, isn't it? See, fish and stuff you get from fishing makes it seem like it's a public thing. 5 up, yeah, that's actually one of the ones on the top of my list. I would love to interview him. Exactly, and I wonder, one of the things I really wonder, but I don't know, I haven't figured out how to ask it tactfully. How has it changed him? Because even over the last 2 or 3 months, I've noticed a change. He has become a lot more. I need a synonym for pretentious, but I mean, you know, he's a lot more exact in his expectations, right? He has higher expectations of his chat and the people around him, and seems to get a little more frustrated easily when those expectations aren't met. And if you go back and remember, even, you know, like December, January, or even older videos, he was a lot more conciliatory towards everybody, and he's not an ass, at least not that I can tell. It's just that his standards of how he interacts with people and what he expects from people has gone up tremendously. He does aim for a specific kind of community too, but and he's a lot more exact about it. Well, I would expect you to be nothing but honest. So the claim ends somewhere around here. Did I bring an axe? I didn't, because I'm an idiot. You know, I can understand how that would be. I'll say this about Hafu. I didn't like her when I first started watching the hot food crowd. Didn't like her at all. I still don't. If I met her and we became friends, I would tell her I don't like her style of play in Among Us, and it's changed. It's gotten away from what I really don't like. The more she gets bored with the game, but you know, you watch a game. If she reports a body, more than 50% of the time, it was her kill. And she fights that even more. If you accuse her of a self-report, she'll fight it even more. Oh, I didn't bring any saddles. Oh, I'm so stupid. Crap. I'm so dumb. I know to bring saddles every time I go out, and I didn't bring any. Oh, damn it. What do I need to make a saddle, by the way? I know I need leather. What else do I need? So mad. There's a kitty cat, too, and a parrot. That's protected. That's protected. But the horse, I bet the horse... maybe the horse is protected anyway. Nope. Oh, I knew that, because it said chunk. I knew it wasn't. Oh, I'm so mad. He does. It does. No, it totally makes sense. It really does. So he's way more mature for his age, and he's more cultured, and I'll give him that. So anyway, Hafu, I don't like and I didn't like her at all when I first started watching the videos, but everyone would defend her. And it made me curious. And so finally, I actually saw it. This maybe about a month ago, maybe a little bit more. I found some videos where she was talking about how, you know, people. Well, I'm sure you already know the criticism. She about her rules for the lobbies, for example. And, you know, if you weren't on time, you weren't playing, and you probably weren't getting invited back either. And that kind of stuff. Then she explained it, and it matches what a lot of other people say. And, you know, it's not that she makes all of these rules because she's a rule meister. But have you ever played Among Us when it's just chaos and it's just no fun, right? Or... you play with those people where it doesn't matter how they got to it, but they know it was you. Because of, you know, after 2 games, they know your tonal inflections and they know it's you. And it just ruins your game. And that's what all the rules are about. And according to her and other people, the rules are actually coming from everybody else. She's just the person that accepts the responsibility to enforce those. I get it, because the games she's talking about without those rules suck. It's terrible. I didn't notice it before. During that video that I was watching, she mentioned how in Toast's lobbies they would vote him out every time on, you know, 4 or 5. Because they're afraid of him. And better to get him out now. How do you play? Why do you play then at that point, you know? I mean, I get it. Oh, I should check to see. Yep, this claim is... this looks like I've been here before. Have I been here? Were we here earlier? It's kind of familiar. Huh, okay. That's interesting. I don't think it is... oh, yeah, it is still claimed. Well, you're protecting it for no reason. I bet that person's not coming back, and, I mean, yeah, anyway. So, anyway, you know, those games are terrible. Oh, okay, yeah, I can get that. She treats him like a part-time friend kind of thing. That I get, and yeah, you know, I understand that. Well, yeah. Well, I I get that. I mean, I understand what you're saying. I see what you're saying and where you're coming from. I'm gonna pause and play devil's advocate for a second, though. Yeah, all right, you beat me to it. Yeah, there you go. You beat me to it. Right? Because she's what, 30, right? She should know. 19-year-olds act like that, especially 19-year-old boys, but they definitely don't want to be treated that way. But he also has a little bit of that. He kind of fanboys for her still. So she's not going to change that. I mean, that's not going to change with him. What? What the shit? This doesn't spawn like this. Somebody did this with commands. This is annoying. I mean, interesting, but annoying too. No, don't worry about your French. Don't worry about it at all. It does, and it sometimes you just want to reach through the screen and smack him and say, you know, stop. Sometimes his chat puts him in that spot. How come you're not playing in, you know, fill in the blank? And then it's like, well, I'd love to. I'm just not going to walk in there. You know, it's some of it he's just backed into it. But he does still do that. I'm going to be really upset if this is the same forest that I just left, because now it just means I'm wandering around probably for 40 years, right? Just wandering the desert for 40 years. I totally get it, man. I really... Okay, help me out. What could this possibly mean? What do I deduce from what I am looking at right there? What does that mean? Someone would have to have been here though for a creeper to do that. Right? I suppose lightning. Now I gotta pick all this stuff up to find out if there's anything good in there, right? Alright. So we don't want that. So let's get rid of that. We don't... Damn it. Get rid of it all. And I do know that I need to collect flowers for Robin. I did see some armor in there too. You're right. Some bookshelves. I know Robin wanted some bookshelves. Alright, I need another shulker box. Imagine that. All these shulker boxes, and it might not be enough. I know she wants some wood stuff, so we'll just bring that. Those leather. What do I need to make? Now that I have leather, let's look at the recipe. Oh no, I need a thingy. I need a doodad thingy. Let's make one real quick. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. She does. She does. Saddle's not in here. Now I have to look it up. But you're probably going to say something that I am going to agree with. I forgot to crash that. There we go. Crash that. And yet, let's Bacon play. And who was the other person that she let play? Yeah. Yep. Exactly. You're exactly right. And because he fanboys for her, boy, don't anybody clip this stuff, right? I mean, it's not anything that either of us wouldn't say anyway. But because he does fanboy her, he's not willing to say, you know, I'd rather play or just not. I don't want to sit here and watch because he knows he'll get cut off. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah, but you can't because he might lash out and no, I get it. Imagine this entire discussion started by the question of, and it's fun how that happens, by the way. The question of who would you want to get inside the mind of? 5-Up, which then led to this tangent. What is the recipe for a saddle? There is no recipe for a saddle. I have to just find them. Did I know that? Yes, I probably did. Oh, that's why it's so critical. I should have brought that damn saddle. Oh no! I took too long. That was sad. And worse than that, I spent all that time making a crafting table and there was one right there. So all that stuff gone. Now I'm so mad. Should probably bring this just in case. Spent so long looking up the saddle thing, and now I lost all that other stuff. Whoa, that was almost a mistake. That was a long way down. So, anyway, I understand why a lot of people don't like Hafu. I actually have grown a little bit of respect for her, and you know, is okay. Now I have to explore that last comment. I have to, but. I want to finish this thought. I get it with Hafu. I get why people don't like her. Some of it I think is unjustified. The stuff that you're bringing up is absolutely. I mean, it's easily seeable and perceivable. Yeah, her management of her relationships. How about that? Okay. So, and from your, yeah, mostly with him, and she does it with other people. She does it with the people on the perimeter of the circle. She would never treat 5-Up that way, and in fact, they argue about things, and she still invites him into. I made it, and she'll still invite him to things, and still, accepts his invitations, but, what happened with Wolf? Right? And you can see how she kind of treats some of the other ones that she now treats better, like Kimmy and Janet. Months ago she didn't treat them like they were part of the inner circle, and now she does. But you have to be close to be treated with respect. And other words, and on the perimeter. Yeah, you're treated like what you're describing with Lance. All right, now back to your comment. If you could get into, yeah, go ahead. at the outset. Some people earn the disrespect. But yeah, I agree with that. Everyone should be treated with respect by default, right? Whoa! I should probably watch where I'm walking. I'm just wandering the desert aimlessly. Yes, I see what you're saying. I agree with that. Okay, so back to your comment. So you could get him in a VC, you would tell him to his face, but you would lose the courage. Why? Is it? And let me kind of help guide you a little bit. Is it because you're afraid of what the response or the reaction or the fallout would be? Is it because you are... Oh! Damn it, I should have looked at that first. I should have looked for the little puffies. Is it because you are averse to confrontation? Is there some other reason that you think might be it? Hi, little rabbit, come here. I just want to talk to you. No, that was his fault because he made me run. I don't want to run. Come here. Hi, little rabbit. You ever hear this? Hey, you. I'm trying to talk to you, you little punk. Oh yeah. See, do that again. Come on. See, if you would have just come over here like I said and not made me run, we wouldn't have this problem. But no, you had to make me run. Okay, yeah, that's I hadn't even considered it like that. That, by the way, my friend, is one of the big dilemmas in parenting. Which is kind of funny, because through this entire conversation, we referred to him as a childlike and implied that you are parent-like to him. In the end, that's one of those things that a person is just either going to have to realize on their own or never realize it. It's not something you're going to be able to point out. And so, you know, I've seen, hi, friend. How are you? No, those other guys just... Yeah, see, I just want to talk to you. I just want to... Why are your eyes so red? Are you tired? Were you drinking? Hey, I'm talking to you. Don't make me run. I am a social dude. I just wanted to talk, but you ran and now you made me feel like I'm mean. So, there you go. It's your fault that I killed you. Too long, way too long. All right, so first of all, has this been helpful at all? Productive for you at all? Should we change the topic? Are we okay? Oh, look, water. I want to go swimming. Okay, I'm done with that. Okay, you lied. You lied what? What? Oh. Okay. That's a long time in internet time, though. I mean... I forgot I had the fire aspect on this. How silly am I? Okay, here we go. I'm going to leave this to you. I'm going to go over to that house and explore it a little bit. and I'm going to leave this to you guys. Do I drop water on that and turn it into obsidian, or do I just leave it be? Yeah, I do remember that. I was actually just thinking about that the other day, as as I was getting so tired all of a sudden because of medication. I was starting to leave it. Okay, I will leave it. I was starting to fall asleep, and I thought about that. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna end this as soon as this game that I was playing is done. I'm gonna end it, and not risk, you know, me talking gibberish because I'm so tired. I actually was just thinking about that. I want to say that was Friday. Okay, we're not in the desert anymore, but I actually meant to ask you more about that, but you kind of just answered what I was going to ask you, which was... well, I got to be honest about that. When you were describing what happened before I got to see the video, I thought maybe he was drinking heavily, and that's what had happened. And then I watched the video and I realized I just was wrong, and I should stop assuming things when people are talking. Yeah. Yeah, no, and I remember which one you're talking about, but I thought I was expecting something different out of it. But yeah, I do remember that because I'm cognizant of that. So that's why when my meds were starting to knock me on my ass, I'm like, okay, I am learning from somebody else's mistake. Okay, first of all, that's interesting up there. Second of all, you must die. More strength. But I meant to ask, I've been meaning to ask you for a long time too. How did he take, because you told me about what you had said and how you were jumping on him about it. And oh, this is sad. I bet this was really nice at one point. And so I meant to ask how that all went, because you were very upset about being upset too, and you were upset and about having to have that conversation. And I mean, I do remember it, and I meant to ask you how it got. Well, you know, that's up to you. But I mean, I just wanted to know that the relationship was repaired somehow. That's something. And while you're doing that, that's something. Sometimes you find the most interesting things that people have done. That's fascinating. Okay. Current picture? Doesn't look like a picture, but okay. Interesting. Let's... Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I kind of wish that they were able to finish it. So anyway, one of the things that I learned in going through foster classes and dealing with the foster children, etc., is that one thing that a lot of parents miss, and again, yeah, somehow I'm putting you in this parental role over him, but when you do, for example, do a punishment, right? Justified or not justified, when you punish the child, the step that most parents forget is they allow the timeout or the grounding to be over, and then they never do the repair. And this is incredible. I really don't want to take the time to go all the way up here, but I'm still doing it. And so for example, what that looks like when I'm dealing with my son, You know, he gets his timeout for hitting, for example, and then it's, you know, once he's done, whoa, that was almost bad. Once he's done with the timeout, and it's like, hey, okay, I want you to know I love you. Can I have a hug? Okay, we get the hug. That's it. He's done his punishment. Now he is done, and we don't need to bring it up. We don't need to do that. Do you remember why I did this? And do you know it's over? It's time to now fix the natural damage that comes from having to be a parent and dealing with that. And so, holy cow, man. I mean, what the... I really didn't want to do this. I don't know why I just did all that. So I was curious to see how that repair went with you and him. This is insane, man. That's wild. That is wild. Anything in here? Nope, can't get in them. Doggone it. That's too bad. Yeah, I saw those. I'll take a second. Oh, holy cow. Yeah, see, and that's just oh man, it's frustrating, right? How badly do you have to neglect yourself to get to that point? Yeah. Do you and not that I want to get into personal deep shit with him about, well, especially about other people, but do you know if there's something deeper going on, or it's just that he gets so sucked in that he doesn't take care of himself, or also a mixture, clearly a mixture of some machismo in there? I don't gotta. I'm young. I can do it. And then just kind of blows it off. Like, yeah, it's all right. It's cool. Stop. I mean, just watching it, usually you can get a sense about it with people. I don't get that sense that there is, but, you know, sometimes the worst cases can hide it very well, right? Yeah, that's my impression. So anyway, when you first told me about that, I thought it was from drinking, and I was, you know, concerned, but I was also like, well, I mean, self-induced. I mean, you know, huh? And then once I actually saw the video, I realized I was wrong. So that also imprinted on me, the fact that I made some assumptions without, you know, I filled in my own blanks and probably shouldn't have. Yeah, yeah. Whee! Here we go, another cave that I'm going to get lost in? Question mark. Oh, hard to get lost with this. I'm not even interested in doing that. Ooh, but there's another way. Can I get lost? Can I? Yeah, I mean, and that's important that you recognize that. I don't know that anybody has or will, because he also strikes me as the kind of person that even if you were super close to him, like maybe even dating, you're probably not going to get that kind of information. Yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't noticed that. That's funny. You wrote that as I was just saying that. Yeah. It's, I thought there was something there. The good news is that you did get the opportunity to say something, and he didn't hold it against you. So keep that in mind. Do I do this? Do I do this, guys? I'm really tempted. I have no idea where it's gonna go. I don't have any protection. Let's go see if this is claimed, though. It is not. Which means it's probably all empty and worthless stuff. Snowball. Ooh, some arrows, though. I could use some arrows. Let's get rid of that. And arrows, we'll take that. We'll take torches. Always take torches. You think my interior decorators want carpet? Maybe. I don't know why I always check these. It's not like there's going to be anything in there. Okay. Ooh, some crops. What do we have here? Wheat? Nah. Nah. Okay, so let's get back. Unless you have more that you want to say about that. Ooh, I'm not going in there. Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay. Which means that it should be... Stop. I forgot how to swim down. How do I swim down? Swim down. No. Swim down. I want to swim down. Swim down, damn it. Just swim down. How do I... God dang it. The problem with having different keybinds is sometimes everything gets messed up. And... Oh, I just... You know what? Screw this. We're going to go right here. We're going to break that right... Oh, we're going to break that right there. There we go. Oh my goodness. That was just so ridiculous. I was in the middle of saying something. So, let's circle back about 20 minutes. I agree. 5-Up would be a fascinating person to get into the mind of. Who else? Someone that I recently started kind of paying attention to, and I think would be on the list of people I would love to try to interview is Pokimane. I don't know enough about him, so I'll take your word for it, and I'll have to dig in and watch some of his chat, some of his streaming and video stuffs. There are a couple streamers that I would like to interview, just because I think they tick so badly, and I would love for them to actually prove me wrong. I will check it out. And yeah, so I got that impression of Pokey a lot, and I still sometimes get it. Every now and then I'll turn on her stream. It'll be like, out of the 4 or 5 times that I watch, 2 or 3 of them I go, you know, maybe I was wrong, and then 2 or 3 of them will be Oh, no, I wasn't right. Or I wasn't wrong. I was right all along. So there are a couple of things, though, that intrigue me a lot about her. For example, she caps the amounts that you are allowed to donate, or, you know, and what she says publicly. And I have no reason to not believe her, but sometimes people say they're charitable when there are other reasons. But what she says is the reason is that she makes enough money, so she really doesn't need to have people donating big chunks of cash to her. Okay, I get that, and if that's true, that's commendable, and I want to know more. So, but also, she's one of the early ones. You know, what was it really like before streaming blew up, before COVID made streaming the thing to do, you know, or the thing to watch? See, and I gotta point out too. Oh, damn it! There's already a bunch of stuff in here. Okay. So put my other. No, we won't put my other water in here. Damn. We'll just get rid of that so it's not taking up a slot. Geez, I was in the middle of saying something again. I totally have blanked now. That's funny because mine just did too. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So even if I don't like the person, I still would love to try to get into their heads a bit. When I was on the radio, actually, to me, it's one of the greatest achievements too, is I interviewed. Our listening area went so far, and any political race that. Oh, look! Stream Elements is acting like I just started the stream. That's interesting. So any political race that touched our area, our listening area, I wanted to bring all the candidates in to interview. And so that meant I would interview people that, really, why did it cut out and start over again? That's weird. Why? Must have, but OBS says it's been live for 2.5 hours. I don't get it. It did it the other night too. Same thing. And I look at OBS and it had been running the whole time. I'm gonna guess that. I'm gonna guess it's something to do with Streamlabs not cooperating with Twitch all the way. But so anyway, I would interview people obviously that agreed with me, but also on the other side of the ballot, and so I interviewed people that did not agree with me, and in some cases very wildly disagreed with me. But some of the biggest compliments that I received when I was on the air was those people where I knew right off the bat, before they even sat down, we were going to disagree on everything, and my listeners were going to hate every word that comes out of their mouth. But those people legitimately would call me and ask if they could come back on at any time because they were treated so fairly. And you know, even though on the air in a talk radio show I could be a real son of a bitch, especially if you lied to me as a guest. There are a couple people that I actually did hang up on as guests, but I always treated people fairly, and my belief has always been that if you disagree, especially if you disagree with me, if I give you a fair shot and I'm really that right, everybody will see that I'm that right if I give you a fair shot, right? And so that's always been my long-standing theory. I'm out of space. Oh no. That's been my long-standing theory, and so so I don't mind interviewing people that I really don't like or don't agree with. Sometimes I end up convincing myself I was wrong, or it benefits everybody to hear information. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So, so there are some streamers, even though I don't like. Whoa, even though I don't like them, I still would love to try to interview. Huh? I don't know what that is. Okay, snow blocks. Why not? Anything else in here that might be... Oh, we are trying to collect books. Anything else? I don't want that. Can get that anywhere. More arrows, but now that I think about it, I really don't have a need for them. Can get that anywhere. Can get that anywhere. So nothing else I really need out of this. Oh, I think she likes acacia. So that all said, there are a couple of humongous streamers that I would really love to interview, but approaching them would be very difficult. Oh, so I really don't need that. Okay. Like a little venting and brain tickling session while getting lost in Minecraft. I like that. Are you going to change the stream info for that? They popped. By the way, they popped up at the same time. You think Google likes to lie to you? Why? What happened? We have another. Sorry, I didn't notice I had that. I can do it. All right. I actually really like that. I think I need to put you in charge of this. I'm lousy at that. Wow, I apparently can't type. Tickling, I misspelled, but I do care. Tickling while getting lost in Minecraft. I misspelled it again. What? Thank God for little red squiggly lines. If you did title, you could change. Oh, yeah, Google lied. You know, let me do this. Let me move a few things on here so that there's still some action. And again, I don't want this. The bread can go up here. The lava can go up there. The leather can go up there. I don't need this. That can go up there. That can go up there. That can go up there. That. Ooh, and that's full. All right. Damn it, I don't want all that stuff. Is there some interesting stuff in here too? Oh, yes, there was. All right, so let me go and look. I forgot session. Did I forget session? What did... Oh, brain tickling session. Like, what are you talking about? I forgot. Did I forget a command? What? Brain broken. Okay, let me go look for the list of commands quickly. I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking for it, but I have a pretty good idea of where I can find it. I'll tell you, Discord's search capabilities are kind of lacking, aren't they? Commands. There's one. Commands. There we go. Let me see. Poll, betting, miscellaneous, gamble, 8-ball. 8-ball would be fun. Dual loyalty. Add command, edit command, remove command, enable. Permit. Oh, it wasn't in there. Sharing media, loyalty. It wasn't in there. That's weird. Oh, it's a big mystery now. What about... what did I say last time? Maybe info? Would info do it? Oh, wasn't it title? It wasn't session, it was title, wasn't it? Try title. I wonder if title works. All right, let me look in here. Bones? Do we want bones? I think we've got enough sticks for crying out loud. Some more spruce saplings, sure, why not? Huh. Yeah, why? No sense spending brain power on it right now. So, I should tell you too, by the way, because you're a part of this ship, whether you like it or not. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, it's true. That's an interesting way of lighting up a tunnel. I actually really like that. I forgot I used to use lava in all my stuff before. Yeah, I like that idea. I wish he would have finished his steps. So, oh, damn it, oh, the lava just made me forget what I was going to say, too. Damn that lava. Damn you, lava. Oh, so what I told everybody that was helping with the stream, right up front, I'm like, look, I'm not paying you anything because, you know, right? But if this ever monetized enough, the people that were there at the beginning, I want to kind of put on staff, and you know, very much not expecting to explode like 5-Up did, but if after 2 years it's possible, what I would love to do is make the cruise, kind of like a working cruise where the stream would, as a retreat, pitch in on some of the fare. So that's kind of my goal also, is to make this, to monetize somehow enough where I can help with some of the cruise cost. Now, if I do this, I'm going to regret it because I have no inventory. I don't have anything. I'm not ready. So I should just build my own and be done with it, right? It is almost 1 a.m. For you, it's almost 11 for me. My body has been revolting for well over 15 hours. I'm going to forget that lava idea, so you're going to have to remind me when you install Minecraft and join us. See, if I were good at parkour, I'm sure I'd be able to make that jump. Actually, now I'm curious. If I'm running, right? If I'm running, I should be able to make that. Oh, stopped it. I missed. Not if I'm running even. They're just a little too far away. How far is it? Oh, I made that one. The other ones were too far away. Want to know why? Nope. I actually... Wait, what? Wait. Are you talking about making those jumps, or are you talking about something else that I said? And yes, I want to know why, because now I want to know why the parkour thing. Oh, yeah. Why won't I? Teach me. I want to know. I mean, aside from the fact that my skills are terrible. Oh my god, this running thing. Oh, I see. But in theory, if I'm running and they're already placed, somebody had to make that distance to begin with, right? So if I was running and I timed it right, then I should be able to. Oh, damn it. I shouldn't have even tried. Okay, so yeah, I was not running, but it's also a skill thing. Hey, I have a boat. Let's boat this. Woo! So. Wait, did I just... Okay, we know that's not a natural structure, but is that something that we want to go explore? Okay, you talked me into it. I got a feeling this will be... Oh, I do need some vine. That's not vine, that's moss. Why did I miss look at that? Okay. I'm betting there's nothing worthwhile and I'm wasting my time right here with this. Any takers on that bet? Yeah, I don't even see any opening. Oh wait, there's... No, that's not an opening. Yep. Nothing in there. Yeah, there's nothing worthwhile in there. It was interesting, but not interesting enough to go down that waterfall. All right, let's go. We're like totally lost. If I wanted to look at the chords, I probably could get home. How far away am I? I am 1,500 blocks to the 1,500 blocks eastward, and oh my god, I'm 5,000 blocks. Hey, 5,000 blocks to the north. I am totally lost. Yeah, I'm gonna probably. Oh, there's another little one here. That's also gonna be empty and not worthwhile. I'm probably gonna. I'm gonna end up calling this anyway. I'll teleport after I end the stream. That way I can hold the illusion that I actually did explore back to the home rather than just cheating and teleporting. But it's not really cheating if the moderators gave me that control, right? I am totally lost. Told you I was going to be lost. That's why I have to bring more shulker boxes, though. That sounded like a, yeah, sure, whatever you tell yourself so you can sleep at night kind of sure. Not a light. It did not sound like a, sure, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I got you. I read that. Oh, wait, bones. Bones tamed them, right? Oh, they're already tamed. Damn it. That's why they're sitting. I know that. Damn, I need some puppies. I need puppies. I want puppies. Oh, you know, the other thing, too, that's weird is the other night when the stream crashed but didn't crash, I only got a single report from Twitch that treated the whole thing as a single stream. Oh, no, wait. I got a single report from Streamlabs, but I got 2 from Twitch. So that was weird. You want a big... My wife wanted a Great Dane. Yeah, Twitch is scuffed. My wife wanted a Great Dane, and I told her, well, first of all, at the time, my job took me on the road every week or every other week at the worst. And I told her, okay, but I'm not picking up that poop. That's all you. And she said she was good with it, but then the house that we had no yard. And so given that we were going to start fostering kids and, you know, they were going to be little kids or babies, and I was on the road, that meant that she would have to try to walk a Great Dane while dealing with 1 or 2 kids at, you know, that, depending on whatever traumas the foster kids had, may or may not be the best to deal with single-handedly like that. So we decided on a smaller dog, a Sheltie mix. Actually turned out to be the perfect size for us. Maybe I'll send a picture of her if I can find a good recent picture. But I don't want to keep you up any more. There's another portal. I'm so tempted to do this, but I'm already so lost. And I'm not 100% sure that if I do the home command, that it will take me home from the nether. So I don't want to chance it right now. Wait a minute. No, I think we have enough sugarcane. I would actually love to find a swamp or somewhere. I want some bamboo. Because one of my favorite things to do is watch spiders climb the bamboo all the way to the top, trying to get me, and then jump down and fall and die. That's one of my favorite things to do. All right. Top breed. I've always wanted a German Shepherd, but because the nature of my job, makes it very difficult to be able to spend time training, and people are just so afraid of dogs like German Shepherds, Doberman Pinschers, Pit Bulls that I would have to constantly be training the dog so that other people are comfortable. And I don't have that kind of time because I end up on the road so much. Now, if streaming and travel agent thing took off enough where those became my primary incomes, that might change. I might get a German Shepherd then. But yeah, I love German Shepherds. Love German Shepherds. Love, love, love. And it's not, and they're super trainable too, and super smart, and I love that. So, I just realized as I'm walking over here, I just came from here on the boat, and now I'm walking over here anyway. Oh, this turned out to be a little bit more interesting. Okay, maybe not so interesting. Maybe I was wrong. It's just a village. I think we have potatoes, but you know what? Oh, can't do it. It's not just a village. It's somebody's claim. Ooh. How many people are on here? Huh. A mod and 3 other people. Okay. Well, if it's somebody's claim, I may as well just continue on my 40-year journey through the desert. Actually, I'm not going to continue anymore through the desert. We are... Katie, I'm going to do us both a favor. We're going to call this. Do you see anyone that we should raid? You wanna raid anybody? Yeah, I think we need to. I'm gonna enforce a little self-care on both of us. There's Leslie. What do you think of Leslie? Mason the Robin. How do I do? Can you do that? Are you able to do that, or do I have to do it? Leslie is chill. Are you able to trigger that as a command, or only the broadcaster? Do you know? Oh wow, Streamlabs did send me a separate thing, so Streamlabs crashed at that time. Interesting. Okay. Okay, that's something that we should fix then, if I can. I don't know how do I do it. Do I make you? What, you would have to be an editor, right? Is that it, or maybe we can try that? We try it some other time. All right. So is you said Mason the Robin. All right, let me do this. Let me jump in here. Mason the Robin. And oh, he's playing something that's dark. I can't see. Cool. All right, let me copy that. And then what's the command? You've told me like 3 times, and I'm so. You already have seen how bad my memory is. I love that I get the rules. Is it slash or exclamation? Slash. Oh, that's why it didn't work for me before. I keep doing the exclamation mark. All right, so we are going to raid then, because I trust Katie, and Katie, you rock, and you've never led me astray. So we're gonna go raid Mason. Wait, what happened? It's not doing it, is it? Oh, there it is. It's doing it. All right. And then we will see you guys on Monday. I'm sorry, not Monday, Friday night, because remember, tomorrow night I have my season opener. So, so we will see everybody on Friday night. And Katie, I'll probably reach out to you during the day, so get some good rest. And everyone have a great night.